it's funny that when I played at 50 and I was doing TV for ESPN, I went back to my real job on like a Monday, and Kobe's like, Nancy, I need you. I need you for 15 minutes. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, MVP and now champion of the NBA. What do you need? And he's like, just give me 15 minutes. I'm sitting in a room with him at the Laker practice facility, and I thought I was in a think tank. He's like, why did you play? How did you train? Did your body hurt? Were you worried about what people thought? I mean, what was your training regimen? What did you eat? Did you sleep at night? He was amazing. The MVP of the NBA and the champion of the NBA wanted to know what a 50-year-old white woman went through, because he is non-discriminatory. If he can take something, he will take it. And I love that about him. And that is why he had that Mamba mentality.
Yep.
It was, I mean, go read his quotes, you know. I mean, big deal.
I bought my kid his book for his birthday. I bought my oldest son for his 11th birthday just a couple weeks ago. We bought his book. Just read a little bit of it each night. Just that mentality of what makes him social. Well, so I mean, I think everyone now wants to know, in a nutshell, what did you tell him? What did you do? For anyone who doesn't know, Nancy, at the age of 50, went back and played in the WNBA, and it was a huge deal. And you were 50 years old, and you went back and you trained. So what did you tell Kobe? Like, what did you do to prepare yourself to go back and play professional basketball at the age of 50?
Well, one of the first things I said is I knew that I was going to have this opportunity. So I had started training almost a year earlier, just making sure I had a responsibility too. I didn't want to embarrass anybody or the sport. So I started working out, and I've never stopped working out. I work out 6 days a week, but basketball or football, it's a very specific, sport and movement for your body. And I made sure that, I was building up my strength, my conditioning, and you can do all that. But I told him, I said, Kobe, the most important thing for me, and I ended up telling this to Dion when he came back at 37 to play for the Ravens, is you got to play the sport. Okay, you can run, you can lift, you can do yoga, you can do stretching, you can do everything you want. At the end of the day, you have to work on your skill set. And he was like, wow, everybody's talking about the conditioning. And I said, you got to get in a gym. I've got to be able to shoot shots. I've got to be able to make shots. I need to be able to stop, turn, pivot, jump, transition. I had to get that back. And that was hard because at that age, you're not in the gym every day, playing basketball. And so I really forced myself to start playing pickup basketball every day with guys. Now, I didn't have to run as fast as I did in my 20s or my early 30s. But I will say this in life, and for your son, everybody has a max. Okay. So you have to master the things that take no talent. It did not take talent for me to show up and to get to the gym. It didn't take talent for me to have a finisher's mentality to get through that. And it doesn't take talent for me to work out, right? So master the things that take no talent. Above all things, if I'm not in good shape, I can't do what I'm supposed to do. And we all have a max. Like if you and I are in a foot race right now and I'm 63 years old, you might beat me, but I didn't lose. You have your max and I have my max. And, so I'm conditioned to think differently. And, that's how I've always been. And I'm conditioned by my system. I'm conditioned by whether it was Ali or Kobe or, some of the people that were great influences in my life. And I'm not afraid. So many people are so afraid of failure, they can't see success.